Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today, just like the title says, truck's getting a dual DieHard Platinum AGM battery set here. This truck actually only had one battery. It's the gas truck, so it only came with one battery. Because of the snowplow and the electrical load I'm going to put on this thing, I'm going with two batteries. When you do a dual battery setup, you really want matched batteries, and what that means is you want same size batteries, same cranking amp batteries, and same time or same aged batteries, I guess I should say. You don't want to mismatch bigger battery, smaller battery, older battery, newer battery. You really want to keep it as close as you can when you do a dual battery setup. These DieHards are at Advance now. I guess Advance bought DieHard from Sears, so they have the DieHard batteries now. So that's where I go to get my batteries. So that's what I picked up. Now normally, you guys know I'm an Optima guy. I've had quite a few of the Optimas, but I haven't had real good luck with them. So I decided just to go with these DieHard Platinums, the regular Platinum batteries, or the regular AGM batteries, I should say. So same thing. You can mount them upside down and whatever. They're the same AGM batteries, just a different brand, I guess. But anyway, this is what I went with. Again, if you're going with a dual battery setup and you only have one battery, you're going to have to get yourself a hold down. I actually picked this one up at the store. They didn't have a bolt, so I had to get my own 8mm bolt to bolt it down. And then, of course, you're going to need cable to connect these batteries up. I've had this cable for, I don't know how many trucks. I've just moved it. Every time I sell them, I take the second battery out. And it's just, yeah, it's just some cables. I actually made these up. And like I said, I don't know how long ago, a long time ago. They've been in many trucks. But you're going to need some cable to connect the batteries to run a dual battery setup. So in this generation truck, guys, they actually have the battery tray in here. And you can see I've put blaster on the hold down threads because this has never had a second battery, so those threads are probably a little rusty, so I just put a little blaster in those to loosen them up. The battery tray is already here, so I don't need to get that. The first battery, or the original battery, is on this side, on this generation. So, and they are top post. I was kind of wanting to go with dual top and side post batteries, but I just went ahead and got the factory type battery because I don't know, it was probably going to mess me up here. So I'm going to show you how, I guess I'm going to try to figure this out. I'm going to use some battery ends, and I'm going to kind of modify them. But I'm going to get these batteries in there. Getting them in there, guys, you got to unbolt them, the clamp, the hold down, take them out, put them back in. So that's what I'm going to do. When I get them in here and a little bit of progress, I'll show you the rest of the install. So before I put my final battery in place, just wanted to give you a comparison here of the old battery. This is not the factory battery. The factory battery is long gone on this truck, but someone replaced it, and this battery looks fairly new. Replaced it with an Autocraft Gold, which actually I think it's a pretty good battery. It probably had a 2 or 3 year replacement, being it was a gold battery. But the size here is an H6. That's what you need for the factory size, factory type battery. But these AGM Platinums are going to be way better than the standard battery. And the fact that I'm going to have 2 of them. Way better setup for snow plowing and the electrical loads I'm going to put on it. So I guess this battery is probably going to end up in one of my Rangers. I'm going to do a full-size conversion because it looks, like I said, brand new. That battery looks fairly new, so, and it's a good one. So I'm going to get this in there, the final battery in place. We'll take a look at it and see what I got. So there's the install, guys. You can see battery right here where there was none. I'm kind of working out my connections, but this is pretty much what I'm going to do. You can see I just got one of these top post connectors, and instead of having a cable come out of it, I'm just using the bolts to, this is the winch positive, and this is the positive that's going to the other battery. That's the negative that's going to the other battery. And I gotta change that. That's a marine end. Had a wing nut. I'm just gonna put a nut on it. This is probably where I'll add stuff. If I ever add something, I'll just tap into this battery because it'll be easier. I may change this. I think I've seen some marine military stuff that might work better. Maybe another marine deal and just put a bolt on it. Anyway, this is how I got it connected. I'd like to have a better protector here. See if I can find something for that. But anyway, I got the cables going across the front of the truck there, and they go to the other one. I've got everything loomed up, so it's kind of hard to see that I did anything. Here's actually where that cable's coming in from the second battery. And like you see, I've cleaned it up from my installs, from my bumper and my plow install. So it's hard to tell even anything's been done now that I've kind of cleaned up my wiring. This is kind of what I was waiting on, my second battery, to kind of figure out where everything's going. I know the Western harness is a little bit of a mess there. Western plow harness, but there's nothing you can really do with that. It's kind of a big bulky harness, and I'm not doing a show truck here anyway. I just want stuff clean and reliable is what I want here, and this is what I think I've got. So like I said, this is pretty well it. When you add a second battery, you're going positive on the first battery to positive on the second battery, negative on the first battery to negative on the second battery. If you start hooking them up different ways, you're going to start frying your electronics. So it's positive to positive, negative to negative. So anyway, guys, like I said, this is it for my install. Kind of something you don't really see on plow trucks, a hidden feature, the dual batteries. I know all the diesels have dual batteries, but your gas trucks running snow plows, I believe most of them have dual battery setups because of the draw that the snow plow causes on the electrical system. It is much better to have a dual battery setup when you have a lot of accessories or a lot of draw on your electrical system. It's a lot easier on the alternator, and it's just a better setup. So I guess, guys, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. You learned a few things. I'll see you guys.